Hey, welcome to Wednesday Wisdom for this week. It's Wednesday of Holy Week. I don't know whether you've ever seen this. I came across this whole clip of President Reagan speaking, telling one of his stories, and he said it went like this. He said, I was talking to friends of mine who were liberal Democrats, and they had their little daughter there. And I asked her what she wants to be when she grows up. And she goes, I want to be president of the United States. And he said, oh, that's good, What would be the first thing you do if you became president of the United States? And she said, I would help all the homeless people and give them homes and give them food and give them money. And he said, would you? That's a noble goal. He said her parents were just beaming, that they're raising her the right way and with these noble goals that she has. And so I said to her, the little girl, I said, well, I hope you make it to be president of the United States someday, but you don't have to wait until then to help the homeless. And she said, really? I said, yeah, come over to my house and you can mow my lawn and I'll pay you $50. And then you take that $50 and go give it to the homeless man that's downtown. And he can go buy some groceries and some things that he needs. And she thought for a minute and got silent. And then she looked up at me. She says, well, why don't you just get the homeless man to do that for himself? And he said, welcome to the Republican Party. So it's a little political, but the point is, he was a good one, Sometimes our charity efforts are misdirected, and they really ought to be, as much as we can, helping people get on their own feet, helping people take care of themselves, helping people work for themselves. And so we always ought to resist the impulse just to give indiscriminately, but always be looking for what is the overall good for that person, his character, his real well-being. And it's a good thing to keep in mind when we're giving charitably. Are we really empowering people to take care of themselves? Good lesson.